Hey, Alex Goad here, and welcome to this short presentation entitled The Case Against Duplicate Content. And everybody gets this wrong, while it could be making you windfalls of passive income, as you'll see very shortly. So what is duplicate content anyways? Well, to many it's come to mean content that's exactly the same and which is used in more places than one. So according to that theory, you would get penalized near automatically for using the same content as is posted somewhere else. So-called experts argue that you can't build profitable sites that way. And they go on to stipulate that in order to add value to the web, a piece of content must be unique, which entails that you would have to write to have a chance of making any money online at all, much less multiple streams of passive income. So how true is this anyways? Well, in our experience, it's barely true at all. You can't just copy someone else's entire site and expect to do well. However, there are millions of sites out there that specialize in aggregating information from different sources and organizing it in a new way, thus creating loads of value for visitors in the internet in general. And I'm going to repeat this again because this may be one of the most important pieces of information that you could ever wrap your mind around. Okay, so the key here is aggregating information from different sources and organizing it in a new way. That's the key. And Google loves these sites. In fact, they even own some of them. And in fact, they even are one of them. Think about it for a second. Apart from the ads that it displays and the tools that it runs, and the tools are not Google's main business, what does Google do other than display other people's content in an organized way? Pretty much nothing. Okay, they certainly don't create content. And let's look at a couple more examples. So first of all, some big shots, and then I'll show you an auto content cache site. All right, so first example, YouTube. I think that everyone who's got a pulse and is watching this video right now has seen YouTube. Well, YouTube is owned by Google. They bought it. And as you probably know, it's a collection of other people's videos and the comments on those videos. So it's other people's content and user-generated content, which are the comments. There is, on this site here, no unique content at all. YouTube does not create or produce content. I'm pretty sure that you know this website also. This one is called Digg, and essentially what it is a place where people can go and vote for the best content on the web on a pretty much daily basis. So they can upvote content, downvote content, and you can submit your content. But the bottom line is that this is all other people's content and user-generated content. There is no unique content. Digg does not create content. Here's another one that's interesting, and you may not know this one. It's a little bit more obscure, but it is one of the top 10,000 websites in the world. It's called Mahalo, and it's what they call a human-edited search engine. However, they do have some pages that are created by them, so they do have their unique content, but they also have a huge horde of pages that's only other people's content. And what it is pulled from different sources, including text, images, comments, videos, RSS feeds, not content that they wrote themselves. And sometimes creating a balance of unique content mixed in with other people's content will pretty much be the top level thing that you could do. But again, the pages here that have no unique content rank extremely well, make this company a lot of money. Okay, so just one more before I show you an auto content cache site and some quick results. So this one that I'm about to show you is particularly fun because it's an aggregator of aggregators, meaning that the unique content is actually 2 levels away from this site itself. Okay, so you may know this website. It's called Pop URLs, and it's one of the websites that I open almost every morning to kind of grab the quick news out there and what's going on. So what this website does is it essentially takes content from the other aggregators, and then it displays the top content for the day on Digg, the top content for the day on Delicious, the top content for the day on Reddit and Twitter, and if you can see at the very bottom of the screen, also the top images on Flickr. So all it does is it takes the top 10 from other sites that are also basically ranking content in order, and it displays them on this page here. So this page is just a page full of other people's links, and yet, if memory serves, it's a PR6 on Google, so it's getting tons of traffic, and it's also one of the top 10,000 websites in the world. But as you can see, it's only a collection of links. There is no unique content at all. The value is created by the fact that they are organizing other people's content in a new and interesting way. So as you can see, you can create value using only other people's content. You can build extremely profitable sites with nothing else, and all you need is the correct formula. And that's the difference between no results, being unindexed or banned within your websites, or having a constantly growing portfolio of passive income earners. And figuring out perhaps not because there could be many, but a properly working formula proven to work for over a year now is exactly what we did. We actually figured out many different ways to do it, but there were two ways that held our attention because they generated very strong ROI very fast with minimal effort. And the process was so simple that we could outsource it and get full-time builders for less than the revenue